Right, okay, so we're on the Camel Trail. We're half a way along it, going towards Padstow. So the other way is Wadebridge. And it's still a misty day, but it is still pretty stunning. There's all fog over there, all mist. But if the sun was out, so that's the Camel Trail, and you're only allowed cyclists, walkers. So there's no cars, so it's great for families and kids. Bring their bikes and you can hire them at one end. I think it's at Wadebridge. I don't know if you can hire them at the Padstow end, but yeah.
Where are we?
On the Camel Trail, nearly at Padstow. We're just about going across the bridge. It's a bit of a grey foggy day, but it's still lovely. It's still warm enough to cycle.
So Wadebridge is that way. And then you got fields this side here, water here, and then this is apparently the famous ridge over to Padstow, and then you've got the water this side. So it's a bit misty, but stunning. That quite eerie actually, beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it? So we come to the top of the hill in Padstow. Managed to get a nice dinner. Pork belly. It's really, really lovely. And this we're in, where are we? The greens? Greens, yeah. Greens, yeah. Where have we just eaten?
Greens restaurant.
Greens restaurant.
Really nice.
Top of Padstow, top of the harbour. That was it there. Just going down the steps to the harbour. Wishing well. Right, we just come back to the Camel Trail beginning from Padstow to Wadebridge, and when we got here earlier, about lunchtime-ish, full of bikes where you can hire. This is what happens when you own a bike. You take your time. Then there's none here. It's like a ghost town. It was so busy earlier. You could just about get one of these poles to tie your bikes up to, and there was at least 4 on some of them, so you can imagine how many bikes were here. Now there's just these 2 lonely bikes. And we got to cycle back over the bridge over there, as you can see. I mean, it's very, very foggy and misty today. Still quite warm. That's the bridge we've got to go over. Just had a lovely meal in the Green, was it called, Wayne?
Yeah, Green.
Greens. Lovely, lovely meal at Padstow. And we didn't eat right in the harbour. We went up a little hill and it overlooked the harbour. And we was lucky, we got a table. But the food was excellent, really lovely. Highly recommend it, really good. So we're on our way back to the campsite. This is the Laurels. It's the shower and toilet block. and we're over here. Right, so we come out our campsite this morning. And it's a bit of a misty day. We're waiting for a bus which will take us to one destination, and then we will change and go to Port Isaac, hopefully. We're still at the caravan park at Padstow. We was going to go to a beach, but we decided to try Port Isaac because we might not get time to do that tomorrow, and it's somewhere I want to see, where Doc Martin was filmed. So yeah, so we're just waiting for the bus to come, and then we'll show you Port Isaac. Right, we've just arrived at Port Isaac, just on our way down to the harbour. Right, we're in the beautiful Port Isaac. And over there is a famous doctor's surgery. There's all apples in that water.
Yeah.
Must have fallen out of an apple tree. So we just climbed all the way up the hill in Port Isaac to look down on the fishing village. As you can see, there's clouds. We're right above where the clouds are. Oh look, there's a cow! I just seen the cows coming over the top. Oh, they're probably wondering what we're doing on their land. It's at the edge of Port Isaac, and that's the sea. Right, so we're just leaving our site, the Laurels, and it's at Padstow Fort, which is about 5 minutes from Padstow. You can pick up the Camel Trail from here to go up to Weybridge. It's in between Weybridge and Padstow. So it's a lovely little site. The showers are beautiful actually, really colourful. Yeah, just spent some nice days here. So these are the toilet and shower blocks, washing up facilities, and every morning fill up with fresh water, ready for our next trip. That was our pitch there. We were pitch 29 near the gate. And you drive down here, get out to the main road. And there's Pearl. Right, so we're just passing through Weybridge, and it's a bit of a sunnier day today because it was foggy last time I showed you. It's really lovely out there, sun's shining. Where are we off to?
Tintagel Castle. About 40 minutes.
40 minutes, and it's I've got to do a bit of research actually. It's to do with King Arthur, isn't it? The ruins and the area. So I might have a little read up before we get there on what it's about. But there's the Camel Trail down there. I don't know if you can see some people riding on it. A few bikes going past. And that's from Weybridge to Padstow. And there's Weybridge. Right, so Wayne's just found out that the parking ticket at this car park at Tintagel. We've parked our motorhome there because we're only going to be here a couple of hours. Apparently you can stay there overnight for £4. Happy days. There we go. There's the evidence of it. Tintagel car park. Right, we just come down a footpath at Tintagel and we just passed this campsite called Headland. One worth noting. Look at them views. I think that's the castle over there. I think. Bit new to us this bit.
That looks out all the way across the farm. There's the sea. Little farmhouse. The castle. Ooh, nice.
Wow, this is the UK coastline, guys. And although we're always happy to go and venture from the UK, it is beautiful and nice to see what's on your own doorstep. How lovely is that? And if you can see that water down there, it looks really dark, but then if you go in close up you can see patches of how clear it is and turquoise. See loads of people on the rocks over there, everyone doing the walk round to the castle and the ruins. And over to that side. How awesome is that? Right, so that looks like it's the castle at the top. And that's the bridge over to the island, and you have to buy a ticket and you can go to the castle and view the island. It looks beautiful though. That water is coming all the way down. Like that. Had a beautiful morning at Tintagel, and we're on our way to Ilfracombe and decided to pull off and have some lunch at Clovelly on the way up, which is before Bideford and after Bude. So we're just about to see what Clovelly's like because we have no idea what it's like. It's meant to be a heritage village, but we don't know what's there, so it's all new to us. Yeah. Right, this is the truth. We went all the way down to Clovelly to have our lunch on hopefully what was going to be the sea wall, because that's the coastline. When we got down there, it must be a beautiful little area, so not knocking Clovelly, but you have to pay £8 to enter the village to go through per person. And as we only wanted to sit on a sea wall and eat our lunch, we didn't think it was worth it. If we had longer time, we might have ventured down there just to be nosy, but it wasn't. We was only going to sit on the sea wall and eat our lunch, but hey ho. So we saved £16, didn't we? And left Clovelly, and we've eaten our lunch, and we're on the way through Bideford up to where we're staying, which is 10 minutes outside of Ilfracombe, in a place called Croyde Bay. So we'll show you when we get there. Can't see how high up we are. Ah, Croyde Bay. This is the area we're staying, although we're not here. This is going towards the coast, we're more inland. Right, so we're just arriving in Stowford Farm Meadows. This is up near Ilfracombe. It comes under Ilfracombe, but I think it's about 10 minutes drive to the coast. It's a little bit more inland. So let's see what this has to offer. Best kept village of 2010, and I know it's 10 years on, but Southwest in bloom. It's a really lovely little village. And we've drove down from Croyde Bay. We've got a dinner reservation booked. Lovely, 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 lovely. Now we've got a reservation booked because there's not a lot you can get booked up nowadays, so you have to jump in where you can. So we've only got an hour and a half here, 2 hours, but it's really pretty. And a meal in the old globe, this place here, which looks really sweet. Oh, look at these sunflowers, they're lovely. Yeah, we've just been taken by the sat-nav up here. We're on our way to Croyde this morning, which is another surfers beach. A little bit scary going down here, but yeah, it said unsuitable for caravans, but we're taking a chance on a motorhome because it never said unsuitable for motorhomes. With caravans, when you go down a country lane, you've got to reverse up. It's very difficult. So we're just sitting in the car park of where the National Trust is, and you can walk up there. There's the beach over there. And the good thing about bringing your motorhome with you is obviously you can grab your lunch. So we're just having a coffee, and I've done just some fruit and yoghurt for lunch because we're going to have a bit of dinner tonight whilst we're out. And this morning we had a cheeky bacon sandwich. So we just didn't want a lot for lunch because we're going out from Croyde. We're going to go up to Ilfracombe and see what we can find. Yeah, so I'll just keep you posted. So we just parked up the top in the car park, which is the National Trust car park, and you can actually do a walk all the way around the headlands with the National Trust at Croyde Bay. But we decided to do the walk around the whole of Croyde Bay. If we had time, we might do that because we want to actually see Croyde. This is a surfy bit, but it's not really surfers out today because the waves are not as good. It's a still day. So we're going to attempt to walk across these rocks here, go out to the beach, and then through the sand dunes and through the villages and see what we can see through there. So hopefully I can show you a few things en route. It's a beautiful day, just a bit windy. How lovely is it? What a beautiful view. Oh, how lovely is that view? Biffin's kitchen. How lovely is that? So lovely. Just turning into the campsite, Stowe Farm Meadows. Nice little campsite.
Sunset tonight.
Yeah, nice sunset. Last night in Devon and Cornwall, and we're off to Longleat for one night on the way home. And yes, I don't know what we're going to see at Longleat, because we're not doing the animal safari because we don't need to ruin the motorhome, even though she is old. We still don't want it ruined. But we're going to see if we can walk around the grounds of Longleat and see what's there. We're staying in the Caravan and Motorhome Club site. So yeah, it's a good night for now. The beautiful, beautiful red sky
Sunset tonight.
over there.
Awesome.
Nice. Just left Stowe Farm Meadows. It's a nice fresh morning, not too sunny. It was nice. We managed to get swimming at 9 o'clock on the site. You have to book that in. And we just had a bit of breakfast, rallied round, and we're off now. And we're cutting our journey in half on the way home. So we're now going to go and stay at the Caravan and Motorhome campsite at Longleat. So Wayne's busy driving again. So yeah, we're off to that one, and it's halfway home from North Devon for us. I really like North Devon. It's probably the first time I've looked around North Devon, always gone South Devon, and it's a really lovely coastline and very pretty actually. It's really nice, really loved it there. Yeah, so we'll let you know what the next campsite's like. On our way to Longleat, we passed the famous Stonehenge. We didn't manage to film much of Longleat, but it was a nice campsite. This is us on our way home, and we stopped off for a bite to eat the next day. Thank you for watching Angela and Wayne's adventures in their motorhome.